Hey guys, so I'm back with a video. It's been a really long time. Honestly, it's been the longest I've ever taken like a break from YouTube. Not like intentionally, but life just got busy as it does. I think it's been over a year since I last did a video, but oh, so much has happened since then, and I just wanted to update you guys on where I've been, what's been going on, and get ready today. And you can see kind of like my current products, what I've been using, and just go from there. So I guess we'll just go ahead and get started. I have like my little makeup brushes. I moved my makeup kind of recently into like this little 3-drawer system that I found at Target. I got it on clearance for like a pretty good deal, and I've seen it online. They still have it, so maybe I'll link it down below because it's like a 3-drawer, so it's perfect for like I have like my face, eyes, and then lips, like in each drawer, like my everyday makeup, and then I can like put it away in the thing, and it's not like makeup's like everywhere. So I kind of love that. So yes, let's go ahead and get ready. Today is September, I think 18th, and my husband and my son left a little bit ago to go fishing. He's like all into like fish and bugs and like all that kind of stuff right now. He loves it. He's like such an outdoorsy boy, and I love it. And then my daughter Olivia, she's 2, she'll be 3 exactly a month from today. I'm so sad. She's growing up so fast. And she's taking a nap right now, so also if I'm keeping it a little bit quiet, her room's above mine, so I'm trying to get some stuff done while she's napping if I can. So we'll see how it goes. And I got Rupert over here. He's in his little laundry basket. He's obsessed with laundry baskets, so we just like gave him like a really big one with blankets, and he just sleeps in there like all day. He loves it. So okay, I have primer that I just used, the Bare Minerals Prime Time. It's like one of my oldest primers, and it's like a little mini, so I'm like trying to use it up. So we'll see. It only has like 0.15 fluid ounces, so I feel like it won't last me long. I've only used it like 2 times so far, I think, so we'll see. I don't wear makeup like a ton, but I did just finish up, this was my oldest primer. Before that's my Too Faced. It's like all smashed out, Primed and Poreless. I really liked that one, but that one is finished. So I'm kind of wanting to like start a Project 10 pan again, but I also have been like contemplating, like I really want to like switch up my makeup because I feel like I've just been doing like the same thing for like ever, and I don't know. So yeah, I have like a whole like list of things to talk about that I wrote down, so like won't forget. Let's see, I'm gonna go into a foundation next. I'm gonna use this little guy. This is my It Cosmetics CC Plus I don't know, CC cream, and it's really small. It only has 0.135 of a fluid ounce, so, and I've only used it I think like twice so far, and it's like my perfect color. So like look, I can't even like get any out. I feel like I could probably finish this up pretty quick, but yeah, so let's start using that. I just finished up recently. I was using up these two here, the Smashbox, it's like a smashed onto Camera Ready BB cream. I really liked that. It was like a perfect color. I don't know if they still make that or not. And then the Urban Decay Naked Skin BB cream. I don't think they make this anymore. And I didn't really love this one. It smelled like Thin Mint cookies too, which is like super weird. And then I did finish up a what's it called? Like I mixed together a few years ago like all my sample foundation packets into like a jar, and I like found it recently and was like, dude, this is like super old. So I just like used it up, and I actually like really liked it, so I kind of miss it a little bit. But yeah, so I need to get out a new beauty blender too. Like look, it's like real, I've been using this one for way too long, but I don't do my makeup very often, so I'm just gonna blend that in. So I guess I'll start with like the last time I talked to you guys. I was like in this mode of like really, really wanting to like declutter all my makeup. And I am still in that. I kind of got out of that for a while because I was like not doing good. So the last video I made was like, I think my eyeshadow single declutter. And if you watch that video, I had to keep like cutting out of the video and like doing like lots of different parts and then like merge them together. And I didn't like say anything in the video, but I was in like excruciating pain and I didn't really know what was going on. But because after this is like kind of TMI, but after I got off birth control, I started having like really bad like ovulation pain, and my doctor was like, that's normal, like, you know, when you're on the pill, you don't have that, you know, because you're not ovulating. So I was having like really bad pain and like even some spotting every month with that. So I thought that that's just like what it was, but it was like excruciating this month. And so that video, I was like cutting in and out because I was in so much pain. I couldn't even like talk. I couldn't even think about what I was doing. So I finished that video, and that night I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. The next morning I woke up and was like, I have to go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital, the ER, because it was like, I think it was like a Saturday, so like I couldn't go to the normal doctor. So I went to the hospital. Well, first I went to urgent care and they were like, no, you need to go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital. They did all these like tests and stuff to make sure it wasn't like my appendix, or like kidney stuff. I don't really know. And turns out it was like a huge ovarian cyst. And I had never had one of those before. And they said it was like bigger than a golf ball and it hurt so bad. Let me see if this foundation, like if I missed any spots. So like this like little random mirror. I kind of just been liking like lighter coverage makeup lately, so I feel like this is good. Okay, really quick concealer. I've been like going between using this little Physicians Formula one and this like old CoverGirl and Olay one. I think I'm going to do the Physicians Formula today because it's like a little bit darker and I got still a little bit of tan left on me. So, and this one's in the color light medium. But so yeah, so they told me I had this like huge cyst and they were just like, here's some Norco, there's nothing we can really do. They said to come back in 3 months, and if it wasn't gone, they'd have to like get it like surgically removed. So I was in a lot of pain with that for probably like 2 to 3 months, like all day, every day. Like every time I moved, sat, laid down, walked, anything, like so much pain. And it sucks. I was like trying to work and like I was in so much pain. And so, but it did eventually go away. And then I ended up going back to get my scan done. And, they said that it did go away, which is good. It just like went away on its own. But then I had like another huge one, not as big, but still pretty big on the other side. But that one had no pain at all. So they told me I could just stop coming in for scans because I'm probably just gonna like always be having those now. I don't know. I just hope I never have one that's that huge and painful ever again, because that was like awful. So yeah, that was in April of 2021, so like almost a year and a half ago. And then in June, my husband got into a really bad car accident with a motorcycle, and it totaled out my husband's car. Thankfully they were both okay, but we had to get a new car. That was like kind of stressful. We were down to one car for a while, and it was like right before my brother's wedding. So let's see, I'm gonna use this like e.l.f. little eye brightener, like loose powder stuff. I've been using this for like under my eyes lately, so kind of just like looks like that. And I have a little brush, this like Real Techniques little setting brush. But yeah, so my brother's wedding was like the next, like a few days later. And that was kind of stressful because it was like in a different city. So we had to like travel and bring our dog. And Our 2 kids, Olivia was only 1. Nolan was 5. Yeah. And so it was a lot. And the wedding was kind of crazy. That's like a whole nother story, but it was still like good. And, you know, I love them and I'm glad that they are married and, they are now pregnant, with a little boy, and he is due in January. So like right around my birthday. So I'm super excited about that. That's going to be their first kid. So I'm super excited for that. So yeah, so they got married, and then shortly after that, I had told you guys that I was like gonna be probably leaving my job soon. They had got bought out and like my branch was closing. I'm gonna use this like old like Maybelline powder, shine free powder in ivory. So I'm like gonna use a little bit of this to set. I'm gonna go over with like a darker one. I feel like the color looks really yellow. I don't know if it comes across like that on camera or not, but yeah, so my branch did end up closing last October, but I left in the summer, like in July, August, and then like right after Nolan started kindergarten. So I didn't really get like a whole lot of break. It was like kind of like a lot going on, like my ovarian stuff, and I was in a lot of pain. And then my brother's wedding was like, there was so much that went into that. And then I was still working and then left my job, and Nolan like immediately started school. And so he started kindergarten, which was super cute, and he did so good last year. The only thing, like, I wasn't expecting this, but he was sick like every week last year. And of course, you know, our toddler would catch it too because they like do everything together. And then I would always catch it. Brendan didn't get that sick, but I got sick almost every single time that the kids got sick. And my health was just like not good. And then we also all got COVID for the first time. We've only had it once. And that was, did I say what this was? The e.l.f. Pressed Mineral Foundation and Warm. Just kind of like darken it up, and it has like a little bit more coverage to it, so I like that. So yeah, so we all got COVID, and Brendan had it really bad at first. The kids, Olivia had it worse than Nolan. Nolan, it didn't really seem to affect him very much. He only had a fever one day, and he was pretty chill the rest of the time. And we were so sick that like we just let him like watch TV, like do whatever, because like we were so sick. I wasn't too bad for the first like 4 or 5 days. I was like, this is like a mild cold, and Brendan was like not doing good. And then like it was like on my daughter's second birthday. We didn't get to celebrate her birthday. It was like, it was really, really sad. I was like, we were just not doing good. That's when I started getting really, really sick, and I went downhill so fast. My breathing was horrible. We have like a pulse ox thing, like a, what is it called? Like SpO2 monitor. And my oxygen level was like in the 80s. It was so bad. I didn't sleep for days because I literally couldn't breathe. And so I ended up having to go to the hospital, and they did like a steroid, like an intravenous steroid through an IV. And that helped, but it, oh my gosh, I was out for like a month. I was like not doing good, and my parents ended up getting it from us. I felt so bad. I'm just glad my grandma didn't get it because they see my grandma a lot. And they had it pretty rough too. My mom was like super sick, but they didn't end up having to go to the hospital or anything. But and ever since then, my lungs have been crap. Like I was sick like 30 something times last year. Like it was horrible. And so I got bronchitis for months. I was like on what are those things called? Where you like do the breathing treatments. I forget what it's called. So I was like doing breathing treatments every day. I got so sick, and then I got pneumonia so bad, like Nolan's last week of school, and I had to go to the hospital for that because I thought I was going to die. And so that was pretty bad. And then he was finally done with school, and I was like, we're not going anywhere this summer. Like, we're not going anywhere. I'm going to use this Too Faced bronzer. It's just like a little baby sample. I'm getting pretty far down in it. I don't know if you can tell, but I really like this bronzer. It's super nice. I think this one's like in medium deep or something. I depotted it into this packaging because it was like in this other like sample packaging, and it was like such a pain to like open it and close it. So I just don't even mess with that anymore. I put it into this old one. I had finished this one up like a long time ago. But so yeah, my air's kicking back on so I can be a little bit louder because Olivia's sleeping. But oh man, so this whole summer we literally didn't do anything. I was like, we're not going to the grocery store. Like, I did almost all grocery pickup. Target drive up is like my favorite thing ever. And if we did go to the store, we did not bring the kids. I feel kind of bad because like we didn't do a lot with them this summer, but we went to the beach a few times, fishing. We did our cabin. We still did like fun stuff. We just didn't go to like places where you can get sick. Like, we haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese in like 3-4 years. You know, we went to the library once on spring break. And we got so freaking sick from that. So I was like, we're not going. But it was fine. We just kind of all stayed home. And my husband works from home now too, full time. So like all 4 of us were home like all summer. Because I've been a stay-at-home mom, and yeah, so he works downstairs and I was like with the kids and stuff. But so yeah, we like didn't go anywhere the whole summer. But yeah, so I did start doing this other thing. I'll tell you about it. For blush, I've been using this like older e.l.f. blush of mine. It's in the color Blushing Rose. It's like a pretty like fall color, I feel like. So I've only used it I think once or twice, so let's see if I like it. I feel like it's been pretty. Usually, actually, I've been doing blush and bronzer and stuff like after my eyes, so this is kind of odd. Maybe I'll come back and add more blush after I see how like intense my eyes are. I feel like I look like different, like more like washed out and yellow on the camera, but I don't know, maybe it'll be different once I actually like watch it back. But okay, so I'm gonna like move over to some eye stuff for a little bit, and then I can come back and do some more face and stuff. I am gonna put something on my lips too, just to like hydrate while I'm doing my eyes. I'm gonna use this baby lips in, I think it's like grapevine or something. I don't know, I've had it a long time, and I'm pretty sure I feel like I still have seen them have some baby lips, but I don't know, I feel like I don't really hear anyone talk about it anymore. But give me a little bit of color and kind of let my lips moisture up while I do my eyes. Ooh, my eyes were stuck. There we go. Okay, so real quick, for primer, what do I want to do? I'm just gonna use this like e.l.f. little eyelid primer. So yeah, my grandma, I'm pretty close with my grandma. Like I feel like I've always like been pretty close with her. She's 84 now, so she's still kicking it, still doing good. She did fall and like broke her hip back in 2020 when COVID like just first hit. She was in the hospital for a really long time, so I feel like it kind of slowed her down ever since then. And she's like been talking to me for years about how she like just needs help around the house, and she needs help like getting rid of stuff because I didn't know she was a hoarder, but she's a hoarder. So I've been helping her once a week since like April. I go over there, and you know, I thought I'd be like helping her just like do housework and house cleaning and stuff, because You know, she's like too old to be like mopping her floors and like, you know what I mean? So, I thought I'd be kind of helping with that. She has like a lot of breathing issues and stuff. Like she has COPD and, just lots of things like that. I just used this e.l.f. putty eye primer. I think it's in the color Clay. It's alright. It's kind of like dried out a little bit, but it kind of gives like a little bit of color underneath. So I like it alright. This is my MAC palette. This is what I've been using for like ever, like years. I've been using MAC eyeshadows. That's kind of like why I want to like switch things up, because I still love using these, but I haven't used anything else in so long. This and my like little Almay trio. I've been using this for like ever. I love it. But I don't know, I just kind of like want to switch up using like different like blushes, bronzers, eyeshadows, stuff like that. So yeah, this is what my MAC palette looks like. I've hit pan on these 6 shadows. I posted it on my Instagram the other day. But yeah, if you want like a more detailed of like what colors are which, I can let you know. But what am I think I'm gonna do like a darker eye today. Look at my eye brushes. I got these little things, I don't know when, I think like last year from Target. They're the, I think, Sonia Kashuk. Yeah, they're only like $6, I think, and they're so cute. And I have one for my face and one for eyes, and so I really like these. Let's see, use this brush. I'm gonna go in with soft brown first, and just kind of put that in my crease. So yeah, so I've been helping my grandma a lot, but I hadn't been to her house in, oh my gosh, like 10 years or something. Like, have not. And she has always been the kind of person where like you can't like go in her room or her bathroom, like, you know, because she'd always be like, oh, it's like so messy. Ooh. I don't want to like talk about her at all, but like she is like insane hoarder. And so I've been helping her every week, going over there, and like I've only so far done 2 of her bathrooms. She has 3 bathrooms. I've done 2 bathrooms and her kitchen. I haven't even finished her kitchen, and it's taken me like almost 6 months. Oh my gosh, they were just like stuff everywhere. Drawers couldn't even be shut, stuff all over the floor, just like piles. And like my mom was helping for a while too. She was going over there like a few days a week because she lives a lot closer to her than me. They live in like the same town, and I live like way across town now. So my mom was like going over there for a long time, but they like kind of got in a fight about stuff because like my grandma's like really attached to her stuff, and so my mom's like not gone over there for a while. So it's just been me, and I don't know, I feel like I don't even really get to do like that much like house cleaning and stuff. Like I'll like mop and like do stuff that I know is like too hard for her, but I've just been like having to get rid of stuff, and like I have to like throw it away without telling her. So it's funny because like I feel like I'm not like a hoarder or anything. Like my house is pretty clean. It's not always clean. I'm not gonna like lie and say I'm perfect. Like there's still messes and stuff, but it kind of like strikes a chord with me because of like my makeup. Like, not that I'm like a hoarder, but it's just really hard for me to like let go of stuff, and like I don't want to like waste it, you know, which like at the end of the day, like whatever's in this like little shadow, like this tin will go in the garbage or recycle one day anyways, and the powder will either go in the trash or it'll get washed down the sink when I wash my makeup off. So at the end of the day, like the consuming was the wasting part. Like I shouldn't have brought it into my house and like, you know, made all these companies make more, you know what I mean, for other people and stuff. Like that's like the waste of it. Like it's not me. Like I shouldn't be holding on to it just to like, you know what I mean? So ever since I started my grandma's house, like I've really been like decluttering my own house too, just because I don't want to get to that point where I'm so old and I can't like my house is just hoarded completely up. Like it's bad over there. Like the garage and the basement, like you can't even go in those. So, and she's just one person, you know. My grandpa passed away 11 years ago, so I just like don't want to get to that point, you know what I mean? So did I say what I used next? I used Saddle in my crease too, and now I'm gonna take Embark, which is like a little bit darker, and this shadow is like almost gone. I'm gonna put this just like in the very outer part. So all I've used so far is like matte colors. And then I have like a glitter shimmer I'm gonna put on my lid when I'm finished. So it'll be really pretty. I've done this look like twice now, and every time I get like a million compliments on it. So that's always cool. So yeah, so helping my grandma has like really like opened my eyes. Like I don't want to get to this point, and I don't want like anything to happen to me one day and someone else have to like take care of all my stuff, you know. So it really has helped me, but it's a lot of work. Like it's hard doing that stuff with her there because it's like physical like labor, you know what I mean? Like it's hard. But yeah, she's very grateful for it. It's kind of hard because she still like kind of fights me on a lot of stuff, and I have to like do stuff without her like seeing or knowing, you know. But it's like opened my eyes a lot, and I think my parents are kind of similar in the same way. And like I feel like my grandma's like like highest level, and then my parents are like me, because I still have like hoarder tendencies, but like I don't want to be that person. Like I don't know, I don't really buy anything, so, but I used to. I used to. So okay, so next I'm gonna use, this is so pretty, this MAC, what do they call these, electric cool eyeshadow. It's like a creamy but like kind of more dry, and it's, I don't know if it'll ever like focus on how pretty it is. It's like a reddish bronze, and it's like super shimmery and glittery. And so I've been just putting this like just like on my lid, where you can see it, and then just like, you know, the matte colors like blown out in the crease. So I just used my finger with this. I actually used this on my wedding day, and it was super pretty. And I've been married for a while now, so I definitely need to be like, I found it the other day and I was like, dude, you need to use that because it's so pretty, and it'll eventually like dry out or whatever. So I don't know if you can see it like as pretty as it is, but it's so pretty. So yeah, so I've been helping her out a lot, and it's good. I honestly feel like she should be like, I don't know, I don't think my parents would like have her move in with them, because my mom took care of my grandpa, and it was like really hard on her, and that was like a long time ago. So I know like with my parents even getting older now, they wouldn't want to, but I feel like she needs to be like in a like nursing home or something, or assisted living, just because she's fallen so many times, and twice when I've been there, and like thank God I was, and I was able to like help her up and like stuff. But oh, it's getting hard, and but I'm just glad that like I am getting like this quality time with her every week, when I go see her, and like I know she gets lonely and stuff too, so I'm glad that I get to go. But yeah, let's see, I feel like that looks pretty good. I really love this color. It's like a reddish bronze. I feel like my lighting is making the colors like washed out, but it's so pretty. Ugh, I need like a towel to wipe this off on now. I'm just gonna wipe it on my leggings. My leggings are like purplish color, so it'll kind of blend in. So I think I'm just gonna pop in something on my inner corner. I'm just gonna use rice paper. Just put some of that in there. Oh boy. So speaking of like decluttering and stuff, I started doing this thing back in like, I think the first one I did was like at the beginning of July. I'm part of like one of those Facebook, what do they call them? Buy nothing groups. So you basically, it's only for like your area. You have to like get approved that you're like within that area, and then you just post stuff for free, and then people come and they pick it up off your porch, or however you want to do it. So I am part of one of those groups on Facebook, and because there's like stuff that you can't like donate to like a Goodwill, or like, you know what I mean, like makeup or like beauty products or things like that. So I did like a really big declutter of like 30 something things in July, and it was like a lot of it was like, lotions and candles and like stuff that like I hadn't used. It was like all new stuff, and I was like, I'm never gonna use this stuff, so like someone else should be enjoying it, you know. Here it is. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Demolition like mini eyeliner. I'm just gonna put that on my lower lash line to like use it as like a base for some shadow. But yeah, so I did like a bunch of stuff on there, and I did like a few makeup products and like makeup brushes and different stuff like that, and it got swooped up so fast, and like people came and picked it up, and it was really awesome. So I was like, dude, I need to be doing this like every month. So then in August I did like just an all eyeshadow one, and I had like 30, maybe like 35 or 40 eyeshadows in that one. I think I'm gonna take Brown Script for my lower lash line, and then maybe I'll darken it back up again with the Embark color. But yeah, so I got rid of so much stuff, so many eyeshadows, and then now I've been like pulling stuff. I haven't posted one yet because Nolan started school and we've just been like really busy, but I have like, oh my gosh, I don't even know. I have a big bag of stuff that's just like trash, and then I have like a big thing of makeup that I can either put on there or give it to family or friends or whatever. But a lot of it is trash too, because I was like, some of the stuff is old or like whatever, and I'm gonna throw it away. I'm just like done. I don't know. I just like don't want a huge makeup collection anymore. And so I think there's like close to like 70 or I don't even remember, 70 or 80 things. And then the other day too, I have like another big box over here that's like all like body sprays, candles, face masks, like those like clay face masks. I've never used them. I'm never going to use them. Like stuff like that. I'm just like, this stuff needs to go before it gets too old, you know? So I'm going to pull some of that stuff too on the Facebook thing and see if someone wants it. So that's been really exciting because it's like a way that I can like get rid of it and like not feel as bad. But I have been throwing stuff away too, just because I don't know, I just like don't care anymore. Like I don't want like a huge like sentimental makeup collection forever and like not be using, like I've been using the same eyeshadows for like years, I feel like. So that's been crazy. And I also didn't buy makeup for five freaking years, and I used up not as much as I thought that I would. And then so I hit my 5 years in January, and since then I've let myself buy like a few things like here and there. Like recently I got some of these lifter glosses from Maybelline. I want to do a haul of some stuff I got, and like this Maybelline like little lipstick, and like I don't know, like I had never bought anything from ColourPop, so I got a couple ColourPop things. So I kind of want to do a haul with that stuff and like, I don't know, show you what I've picked up. But I haven't really brought in that much stuff because I'm like, I know that like I just need to get rid of a lot of stuff. But even though like I'm a stay-at-home mom now and I don't really have a budget for like a bunch of stuff, it just I'm never gonna get through all this stuff and then be like, oh no, I don't have any makeup and like I don't have any money to buy anymore. So I just like, I don't know, I just don't want to be buying a lot, and I want to be getting rid of a ton. So I've been doing pretty good, and I don't know, I'm just like ready for like a different phase in my life and just like enjoy wearing what I wear and stuff like that. I don't wear makeup that often because I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like I only do it usually when I'm like going to see people or like have appointments or something, so usually only like once a week or so. But I kind of want to start doing like a quick face like more often and just like enjoy it, because I always feel better about myself and I'm like way more productive that day when I do my makeup. So I'd like to do that. So I feel like if I start filming again, it will kind of like inspire me to do my makeup some more. For my brows, I'm just using this e.l.f. brow pencil. I don't know. I think it's in like brunette or something like that, or deep brown, one of the dark brown shade. It kind of looks crazy, but I blend it all out. So yeah, I'm glad I've been doing lots of declutters, and I wanted to like film them, but I just was like wanting to do it in the moment, and I didn't want to like have to wait to film it. So yeah, and hopefully, knock on wood, I don't want to get sick anytime soon. And Nolan started school, gosh, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and the kids got sick once, but I think it was because I went to like a barbecue for my cousin's birthday, and he just had a baby and the baby was sick. So I feel like that's where they actually got it, not from school. And I was like so paranoid because I feel like I have like PTSD from being so sick last year, that I wore a mask at home while they were sick, and me and Brendan ended up not getting sick at all, thank God. So I mean, if that's what I gotta do, I'm gonna do it, because I like, my lungs are so messed up. I don't know if I said, but I've had to go to a cardiologist because I guess COVID can mess up your heart and like make it seem like it's breathing problems. So I had to go to a cardiologist. They said basically everything looked good with that. And then this last week, it took me 3 or 4 months to get into a pulmonologist for like my lungs. And I just went to my 2 appointments last week and did all my function tests and everything. And then I meet with him, my doctor, tomorrow morning. So I'm hoping it's good news. She said everything was like going good when I was doing the tests and stuff, the lady, but obviously she can't like give me results or anything like that. So we'll see. But I've just like been having a lot of breathing problems since then, and they don't really know. They can see that I definitely have like scarring on my lungs from COVID. So I don't know how long that will take to like heal, or if it will ever heal. Just because like COVID's so new, they don't really know a whole lot about it. But we'll see what the doctor says when I see him tomorrow. It just scares me. Like, it only happens to me like maybe like once or twice a day for like 30 minutes to like an hour, where I just like keep coughing and I like can't stop, and I'm like coughing stuff up. And then like right now, my lungs are clear and they're fine. So I don't know. And I know I have like a touch of asthma, so maybe it has something to do with that too. But I never really had problems until I had COVID. So we'll see what they say. Oh, I also use this, it's like a Studio M brow powder thing. I've had it for a long time. They only sell this at Meijer, which is not in very many states. It's like in Michigan and a couple other states, but okay, so there's brows done. And then let's see. I think I'm gonna do my eyeliner and mascara, and then decide if I want like some more stuff on my cheeks. So my hair is getting long again. Last time I did a video, oh my gosh, I grew my hair out so long for my brother's wedding. It was past my belly button. It was like past my butt. Like, it was so long. I didn't get it cut for over 2 years at that point. And then last year in August, a little over a year ago, I got it cut like pretty short, and I donated all that hair. It was like over a foot of hair, and I donated it, which felt good, but it kind of freaks me out sometimes now, like knowing that it's like someone has my hair. Like, I guess I never really thought about it like that, but you know, it made me feel good about doing it. So I cut it, you know, short enough so that I could donate it. And so my hair was pretty short, and I do not like my hair short. I do not want to cut it that short again. So it's been a little over a year. My hair's still like in pretty good like health, so I feel like it's fine, but it's like just past my boobs now, so it's getting pretty long again. And also I like part my hair in the middle now. I like never thought that I would do that with my hair, because I have always done a side part since like, oh my gosh, like I was like 12 or 13 or something. And yeah, so I'm gonna use this Physicians Formula brown eyeliner, but first I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. But yeah, so like right before Christmas last year, I was like, part your hair in the middle, and I hated it. It looked so weird, and I was like, just leave it for a month. Like, part your hair down the middle for a month and see like what you think. And then I tried going back to parting it on the side, and I kind of hated it. So I don't know. I guess for now I'm parting my hair down the middle again, like I did when I was really little. So curl my eyelashes. Oh, what else I want to tell you guys? Oh, I decorated for fall today, which was kind of late for me. Today's, it's a little bit before the first day of fall, but it's the 18th. And I wanted to do it like right when Nolan started school because I was scared that we were going to get sick. And last year I didn't get to decorate for fall at all because we were so sick and then we got COVID. So, I was like, I want to decorate for fall. I'm going to do it then. But we just got so busy and had so much stuff going on that we didn't. And then today I was like, I'm going to do it. And it looks so cute upstairs. And I also did like our, what do you call it? Like our porch area outside, even though it's like a billion freaking degrees outside today. But it looks super cute. And I have my fall, what is it? Leaves from Bath and Body Works burning there. That candle is kind of strong for me. Like I used to be able to like burn it and like love it, and I still love it. It's like one of my favorite scents from them, but I can't burn it for very long, especially like in my room because it's like smaller. Upstairs it's not as bad because it kind of spreads out, but that one, like, I don't know, it's like almost too strong for me now. But I just love the smell of it. My all-time favorite though is Marshmallow Fireside, and I do have one of it, but I've kind of been like saving it because I just love it so much. But yeah, so I'm like in the cozy fall mood today, decorated for fall, and oh, I just love it. So okay, so there's that, and I want to use this. I think it's like, I don't know, it's like one of those trio eyeliners. These eyeliners are so good, and I've still seen them out at places, but I know some places have started to not sell them. So I'll be kind of sad because I think this is like one of my favorite eyeliners. But I do have a million eyeliners, so it doesn't really bother me. But I do like the brown tone on this one because it's like a almost like a shimmery warm brown. And it's really, really pretty, especially for fall. Like I love like the warm browns in the fall. It's like super pretty. So I feel like I'm so far away. I don't even know if you guys can see me. I had a cup of coffee today, and I think I might have told you guys this because it's been like over a year and a half. It's been since February 2021. I cut out caffeine, or I had cut out coffee. I felt like coffee was like not really doing good things for me. But then when did I cut out caffeine pop? I think it was like last year or something, or maybe like at the beginning of this year, something like that. So I cut out caffeine pop. I still drink pop like a lot, but I drink all caffeine-free pop. And so I let myself have coffee 1 to 2 times a week now, just one small cup. Usually when I go to my grandma's and I want to like help her get a lot done, and then like one day on the weekend when I can like get a lot done. So I had my cup of coffee today and I was like and so I like cleaned the whole upstairs and vacuumed and decorated for fall. I cleaned my bedroom and like got all ready. It was like, I'm gonna film. So I just have so much energy now because I don't drink caffeine. Then when I do have it, it like gives me insane energy, which is like really awesome. But I always drink the little K-cups because I used to have a Keurig and I recently got rid of it because I didn't drink coffee and mine was dirty. Like Keurigs are kind of gross. So I just got like a single serve little Mr. Coffee maker, way cheaper, love it, super cute, and it's like really small because it's just a 1-cup one. And so I was using up the rest of my little K-cups. Of my favorite is the coconut mocha. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And then I switched to a Dunkin' Donuts hazelnut because I love hazelnut. That coffee, or maybe I was just because I was using the scoop, how they tell you to measure it, was so strong that it was giving me like heart palpitations for like 2 days straight, and I couldn't sleep, and I was like trying to figure out what it was, and I was like, duh, I switched my coffee, and then I switched back to the K-cup ones, the donut shop, and I don't have those problems anymore. So yeah, I'm like weak on the coffee now. Like I have to take it like really, really watered down and like only 1 small cup whenever I do have it. But it's crazy. I never thought that I'd be like off coffee. So there's the eyeliner, and then I put my, ooh, did I drop it? Yeah, my mascara. I use the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof. I have a couple other ones open right now. These two Maybellines, Lash Discovery and Define a Lash. They're alright, but this is my favorite, but it's just like really expensive. But for some reason this one I feel like it needs to be like warmed up, so I usually like put it in my bra and just like it gets like really warm. But while I've been sitting here, I just like had it sit between my legs, just getting real warm, because then it like makes it, it's not as like dried out and like clumpy, and so it gets like really like liquidy. So I don't know, it's really weird, but I've had like many tubes of this over the years, and I've always had to do that with it, because like if not, you just pull it out like cold, because it's like a metal tube, the bristles even just like stay stuck down because it's like all dry and cold. So I don't know, it was weird. But man, I just got so much mascara on my lid. Oh, I need to like take my time. But yeah, what else? Let me look at my little list. What else did I not talk about yet? I feel like that's about everything. One thing that I wanted to talk about, which is like super sad, is I've like always followed Stephanie Pappas and her dad. I love them together, and I would always like tell Brendan, and like sometimes I'd even like cry about it, like their relationship is like so great, and he just died like a week ago today. And so I saw her video when she posted about it a few days ago, and I was like a mess. And like I've never felt like that over somebody that I've like never met before, like someone that's just like online. And I literally cried so hard all night. I couldn't sleep, like made myself sick, got a migraine, was like crying the whole next day. Like I've cried every single day. Even today I cried earlier because I was like watching her like stories and stuff, and I just like feel really sad. And like their dog died too, and it's just, I don't know, it makes me really sad for her. And like I know I don't even know him, but he just seemed like he was the best dad ever, and he like really reminded me of like a mixture of like my dad and Brendan. And I feel like, because Brendan's like the best dad ever, like I feel like that's how he's gonna be like with Olivia when she's older. And I would always like watch those videos and like show him and be like, this like reminds me of like what you guys are like gonna be like. And then for her to like lose her dad, like, oh, I don't want to start crying. But it was just, and I'm like such a sensitive person, like I cry for like everything, but that one just like, it made me really sad. And I've had like 4 or 5 people that I know die within the last like 2 months, month and a half. So it's just been really rough. Like 2 people I know like committed suicide, which is like super sad. And like a couple other people, like one had cancer, and this guy I went to high school with, like he had liver failure. And it's just like, it's not like super immediate people to my life, but it's still just, you know, a lot of people that I knew. And like I don't know, we've had to go to a few funerals, and it's just been really depressing. And then like Stephanie lost her dad, and it's just like, I feel like, why are so many people dying? You know what I mean? Like I feel like that happens in life sometimes, where it's like a spur of like nobody really dying, and then like a lot of people dying. And I don't know, it just makes me sad. And I'm just like glad that like my immediate like family and friends are like safe and healthy. But I don't know, I just feel really bad for Stephanie and her mom and her brother and stuff. And I don't know, I like can't stop watching stuff about it, because I just like feel really sad about it. But I've just been praying for them a lot, and you know, I just know it's gonna be really hard for her for a while, and it just makes me really sad. I'm gonna use some black eyeshadow to kind of clean up this mascara on my lower lash line. I feel like my makeup has like kind of always looked the same over the years. Like I kind of just like always do like the same makeup. So I wonder what you guys think of it, if you like still like it, or use some more saddle and just kind of blend out where I got mascara up there. That's what I always do whenever I like touch mascara up there. I just blend some eyeshadow over it and then it's gone. So what I'm gonna do, I always do like a little bit more eye powder, and I need to do highlight still too. I don't really highlight a lot anymore either. This e.l.f. eye brightener, I'm just gonna use a little bit more of that, like in the pocket of my eye right here, because it gets like really dark right there. So if any shadow like sticks to there, it like really emphasizes it. So just kind of like go around my whole eyeball. Just like make sure it looks really good. So let's put a little bit of highlight on. I don't do a crazy highlight anymore, and I've just been using this like old Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana. I just like love this stuff, and I have a couple of them. So I've been just trying to use this when I've hit pan on it. And just do a little bit. I always like to highlight the tip of my nose too. So yeah. Sorry, I didn't want this video to be like super depressing or anything, but I just wanted to tell you guys like what I've really been like up to and stuff, and it did really just make me really sad about Stephanie's dad. And like I've always like followed like his channel and his TikToks and stuff like that too, just because like I don't know, I just love him. I feel like he's just like the best dad, and I don't know, just like made me sad. I'm gonna use this like baked bronzer. It just kind of like gives a glow. It's not like super dark or anything, but it's by Studio M. I've had this for a while too. It's just like a really pretty baked bronzer, and the last couple times I've done my makeup, I just kind of like put this everywhere, and it gave me like a really pretty glow. So I kind of like take it down my neck too. With this like big fluffy Sony Cash brush. But yeah, I really miss doing videos, and I really like, I know I like go in spurts of like being able to do them, and like life just like being like, nah, like you can't. So I hope that you guys, you know, understand, and the ones that still do watch and everything. Like I had a girl comment on my Instagram story the other day and was like, I miss you, like please do a video. And I was like, I really want to, like I've been really wanting to. So if you're watching, like you really inspired me, because I've been like wanting to, and I like talked to Brendan about it recently, because Olivia's, now that she's like 2, I feel like we're starting to finally like get back like our like independence, or like not really, what do you call it, like back to like my own self. Like I get a little bit more time to myself again. Like I don't have like a newborn or a baby or anything anymore, so I'm like still getting a little bit more time. And so Brendan's been doing some of like his hobbies again, and I was like, I just like really want to do YouTube, like I just miss it. So yeah, and I like have some really fun ideas for videos that I want to do, like a makeup roulette type video, to like use different products and stuff like that, and like declutters of course, and just I have like a fun fall haul that I want to do. So hopefully I'll do that soon. I don't know what I want on my lips, like even just like this baby lips like looks really pretty. Let's see, with my eyes, maybe I'll just do, honestly like my favorite lipstick that I've been using for a while is this Rimmel Kate lipstick in the number 08. It smells so good. It smells like gingerbread cookies to me. And it's just like, it looks like my lips. And I was using it with my MAC lip liner in Whirl, and it was like the perfect lip combo. Like I wore it every time I did my makeup, like no matter what, that was what I was wearing. And I'm so sad because I went out with my friend in like June. She was in town. I used to always talk about her in my videos. Her name's Julie, and we used to always like go shopping together. She was like obsessed with makeup too, and she was like always into watching YouTube videos too. And she's my only friend that I've ever like told about my YouTube channel, and like had her been able to watch me and stuff. So I don't know if she'll ever watch this or not. I don't know if she's like super into that, but she lives in California now, and she came back to visit for the first time in like years. And so we went out, we got margaritas, we went shopping. It was so much fun. And I had my MAC Whirl lip liner in my little clutch with me, and I must have just lost it. It must have tumbled out when I like paid for my food or something like that, because it wasn't in there at the end of the night. I was like, what the heck? And so I was so sad about it. I almost like wanted to go run out and buy another one. And my husband was like, you can wait till Christmas. Like, you have so much makeup. Like, you can wait till Christmas. So I'm patiently waiting till Christmas. And I really, really want it. It's just my favorite lip liner. And I have like a few other lip liners, but I've like swatched them recently and like none of them look the same. So we'll see. But I have a lot of other makeup, so it's not like a huge necessity of mine. Plus I'm like waiting for a good deal or something. Like maybe like Black Friday they'll have like a good deal or something. But oh, what is this on my shirt? A brush hair. So yeah, I think I'll just leave my makeup like that. I hope it looks good. I feel like the lighting always is like a little bit crazy because of like this bright stick, and it's kind of like to the side of me, but hopefully you guys can see. I feel like my skin looks pretty decent too. I've like been like struggling with a little bit of acne over the years, like on my chin, and currently I have none, thankfully. And I even get them at my double chin sometimes. I'm like, get out of here. So yeah, is that everything? I feel like that's everything I wanted to update you guys on, but I have a lot of other videos that I want to do and film, so maybe you'll be seeing some more from me soon. So I would love to just be able to do like one video a week. Like, it would only take like an hour if I can just try to get some time away from the kids, because I am with them like 24/7, being a stay-at-home mom, and I love it. And I know it's for a very short time until, you know, Olivia's in school, and then at that point I'll probably be working again. But yeah, I feel like sometimes I just like need a little bit of time to myself, you know what I mean? Because, you know, when I'm with them all day and then all night, and then when they go to bed, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm drained. And at that point I would not be able to do videos because I'd be so tired by like 8:30 to try to like do a video. So we'll see. But yeah, it was really good to catch up with you guys and to finally film a video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I can't believe it's like an hour long. That's ridiculous. It's probably going to take like a day to upload this to YouTube, but it's just been really, really fun. And I'm glad that I got to chat with you guys. My hair just feels so long. I can't believe it. I've been curling it a lot lately too, which I never curl my hair, but it just looks so good when I do it, especially with the middle part. I just love it. So yeah, is there anything else I wanted to update you guys on? I feel like that's about it. But yeah, so if you guys have any requests for videos or anything, leave them down below. I'll link my Instagram down below. I've had to put it on private because I accidentally one time linked it to my Facebook. I couldn't believe I did that. It was like, link it together, and I thought I was logged into my like personal Instagram, and so it linked it, and then like all my family and friends from Facebook were like adding me on my Dolled Up Daisy one, and I was like, I don't want them to know about my YouTube. So then I had to make my Dolled Up Daisy one private, so they have to request to follow me. So I'm so sorry. Like, I feel bad that I can't just like tag stuff and like people find me like on Instagram. Like, they have to like request me. But yeah, so you can request me on there. I'll leave it down below. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here after, oh my gosh, I've been doing YouTube for over 10 years, I think. So it's nuts. I did my first video in 2010, so it's been like 12 and a half years. But I started doing them a lot, like in the fall of 2012. So it's been like 10 years, but it's been over a year since I did my last one. Sorry about it. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.